Welcome once again, YouTubers, to Shadox Gaming. Now, I promised you variety, and here we go today. Borderlands 2, guys. I know I say it a lot, but goddamn am I excited about this game. I've been playing it not as much as I'd like to, but I've been playing it exclusively with the Great One Bar and myself. He'll be playing today as Maya the Siren, and he'll be our primary infantry role. He'll be doing a lot of the kills, and I'll be playing as Zero. Now, as Zero, I initially thought would be the exact opposite. I thought he was going to be the main infantry role, but he actually plays quite well as a support character. With his skill tree, he offers quite a lot of supportive roles. Now, initially, I'm going to run you through some of the quick basics of what I like about Borderlands 2. This inventory system, guys, is so full of information, but none of it's cluttered. You've got me right now clicking the left stick in on different items. Now you notice the little X coming up or the little star. With the little X, that's marking your items as trash. Now, if your item is marked as trash, you can go to a vendor, and in the buy option, you can click left stick in and sell all those items instantly, giving you money to buy stuff with. Or you can favorite your items with that little star. And guys, that inventory system is so sleek looking. It's a little hologram, so if you're playing co-op with someone, you can easily see if they're just chilling in the menus, looking at their badass achievements or checking their loot. And it's just such a nice little feature. Just a little bit of an extension on the inventory, which I'd just like to mention, is this right here, guys. Now, this is the trade system. I'm pretty excited about this too. This means you don't have to drop loot all over the place if you want to give it to someone else. You can still do that, which is alright, but sometimes it can get lost in the environment and it's just a hassle. Now, with this system, you can also offer money, and you can just trade for whatever you guys want to trade for, or you can select the duel option. And if you duel for it, the winner takes everything. Now, I tried some duels with the Great One Bar, but as a Siren, he has a huge advantage over me as the Assassin Zero. His melee attack is incredibly strong, as is mine, but his ability, the phase lock, seems to have a fair amount of auto aim, and no matter where I am, even if I'm using my deception skill, he will still hit me with that, and god, that just hurts. It brings down all my shields and almost all of my health in one hit, and he can see me. He knows that I'm not the guy dancing around, flinging his sword all over the place, and the duels are just not working for me today. But this is just some basic gameplay of just Borderlands 2 at what is almost the best, I suppose. We're still looking for 2 players. If you guys would like to join as an Axton and a Salvadore, around anything under level 20 would be fine. Probably high teens would be best. But yeah, we'd really like to get a full party. 1, because Pandora grows stronger every time you add a person to the co-op party. And 2, because the loot gets a lot better. And 3, because I would just like to have some other people on the channel, guys. Like, I would really like to play with some of you guys. I mean, you guys have been favoriting. I've got some subs. You guys have been thumbing it up and even leaving some comments. And that's just absolutely fantastic, guys. And I'd really like to play with you on the Xbox and get some of our footage in some of the upcoming videos. Now, you'll notice there that I use the deception skill to also do damage to that boss, but I primarily use it to revive the Great One Bar. I mean, I thought it was going to be something that, yeah, I can do more damage, but it's just turning out that I just use it to revive him, because I am not invincible, but no enemy's paying any attention to me for 5 seconds, and even though the animation goes for 0.5 of a second or somewhere around that mark, you can still get almost all the way through the revive, and then you'll pop back into existence, and then enemies will start paying attention to you. But by the time they turn around and start shooting at you, you've already revived your body. Now, this is quite cool. This is something I didn't even notice until one day I popped a headshot on a Goliath, and his mask came off, and he sprouted this terrifying little head, guys. Like, I was absolutely terrified of these things until I noticed that, 1, the criticals on that tiny flailing head of theirs, and 2, if you feed other enemies to them and let them kill them, they get stronger. And as they get stronger, you get more XP for destroying them. So not only can you use them to kill other enemies, but you actually gain more experience by doing so. And it's just such a fun way to play Borderlands, guys. Like, I'll run around and I'll just bring him to another enemy and he'll just destroy him. Now, it's kind of annoying because you want to get him to the highest rank possible, but sometimes he just takes a lot of damage and you accidentally set someone on fire next to him or something like that, and he will just die. Which is kind of unfortunate, but I suppose that's the way the game plays, and we just weren't paying enough attention to him. But what I'd like to also let you guys know is that these weapons are just so good. I mean, even in the loading screens, you get a different weapon spinning around. You're like, oh cool, I haven't seen that one before. That's awesome. How cool does that look? I hope I find that one in my adventures and all the loot and everything. But you can see what kind of elemental effect is on the gun. You'll see here the elemental effect goes away, comes back because you haven't got the magazine in there. I mean, this is a fire elemental weapon, which is kind of obvious from the orange lights, but as I pull away that magazine, the lights go back down. It actually feels like the gun is powered by the magazine, which is just such a nice little touch. I mean, the lights could have stayed on there, but as you put the magazine in, it feels like the gun now has power again, and it flashes back on. It's got like a real nice sort of visceral feel to actually chucking a magazine back in there. And when you pull the magazine out, you're like, oh crap, it's just a weapon. And then you put it back in there and boom, you got fire elemental stuff again. And it's just such a great system. It's just one of those things that, it's those little things in Borderlands that you don't even really sort of notice until you start paying heaps of attention to it. Like this right here, I'll get shot, and because I still have shields, you'll see those little hexagons appear in the direction that I'm getting shot from. Now if I didn't have any shields, it would just be red, and that would notify me that I'm actually getting hurt on my health instead of my shields. So I don't need to look at my health bar to see that I'm having my health down. I can just know by the actual screen itself. And it's those little things, guys, that just make a game a great experience. The weapons are great, the loot is great, but the inventory, all those little things just make it into a great gaming experience. Now, we would really like to play with you guys. We're missing an Axton, we're missing a Salvadore. If you're under level 20, send us a friend request, send us a little message on Xbox Live and just let us know you've seen the channel. And send us a friend request. We'll be happy to play with you guys. And if it's your first time seeing the video, please give it a sub. There'll be more and more coming out. And just give it a thumbs up. If you're not interested in subbing, that's cool too. And just let us know what you think in the comments, guys. If this isn't what you're looking to see, you're looking to see more boss fights, let us know. But for now, guys, I'm going to get back online, capture some more video. I'm Shadox, and I'm out, guys.